Hey everybody, Allie with Novella Bloom. It's been a little while since I posted a video. I'm not outside, as you can see. I'm actually inside in my Novella Bloom space. For those of you that don't know, my husband is a woodworker and he has a wood shop or workshop where he enjoys, making all things out of wood. And we were talking not too long ago, and he said, you know what, you really need a space for Novella Bloom, like a heated, warm space where you can go in the winter when it's really dark and cold outside, and continue doing what you love, gardening. So he made me this really beautiful workbench. It's actually a Doug fir slab. It's about 10 feet long, and I have it placed right under one of our windows. And it's mounted on a wine barrel, which is great because I love wine and gardening. And yeah, I'm out here and just kind of enjoying my time out here. So this time of year, for a lot of people up here where I live, or in people who live in areas where it is a little darker and colder in the winter, a lot of people kind of suffer from SAD. I think it's it's an acronym for seasonal affect disorder, but it's just kind of a struggle for people with some mental health issues at this time of year. And I was reading an article about some benefits of gardening, some mental health benefits of gardening, and I thought it'd be really a good idea to just make a quick little video about that. So again, the article comes from happiness.com, and I'm just going to read off the 7 benefits that they have listed there. There's the stress relief, grounding and strengthening connections between people, staying present, having a sense of purpose, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's, helping you to keep in shape, and strengthening your immune system. I wanted to kind of focus on the stress relief part, or stress relief benefit. This is my 20th year as an educator in our public school system, and although I absolutely love my students and really enjoy teaching them each day, it is very stressful. And also December tends to just naturally be a month where teachers and students kind of positivity takes a little dip, for lack of a better word. So it's a really good time to make sure that we are still getting our hands in the soil and planting pretty things to help us get through this part of the year. So anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit and show you what we have. All right, so this is a container that I got from my mom before we moved here, and I love it because it's obviously a terracotta container, and we spray painted it black, and I just really like the distressed, I guess that's the right term, distressed look of the container. I have filled it pretty much to the top with a potting mix. I'm just using like the Miracle Grow indoor potting mix. And I started to kind of carve out a little hole or little area, like took some soil out to fit my plant in there. So I see some soil has kind of dropped into the hole a little bit, so give me a second to move that out of the way. And that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna take my cyclamen, I'm just gonna stick it right in the little hole that I made. First I'm gonna check it out and make sure it doesn't have any like yellowing leaves on it. It looks good. So I'm just gonna stick it in there. Oh, need to remove a little bit more soil. Put it nearby so I can just grab it and use it to fill back in. Okay, and I'm gonna nestle her down in there so that her root ball is just below the soil surface. And that looks good. I'm gonna push the potting mix back in and kind of fill in any air pockets. Okay. That's good. All right, and now I'm just gonna take this excess soil and fill in. Okay, tamp that down. Turn it a little bit. I used to be extra careful when I was putting in the extra soil because I didn't want to break off any stems or leaves of the plant, and I've learned after many years that plants are very resilient and I don't need to be as careful as I thought. Looking pretty good. Okay. I think that about does it. And then cyclamen can be kept indoors. I haven't had very good luck with that, so I'm going to keep mine outdoors. I keep it on our, kind of right next to our front door because I just love that pop of red next to my boxwood that I have next to the front door also. But if you want to keep your cyclamen indoors and you have like some soil showing and maybe you don't like that look, you can take some moss. I just bought this at the grocery store. It's really common. It's found at a lot of grocery stores. And you can just put it in here kind of as a decorative mulch, if you will. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, not very good. But anyway, maybe if I pull out a little bit, that's better. Huh. All right. So, make sure I'm turning this the right way. Anyhow, there she is. I just love her. I look forward to planting cyclamen every year at this time of the year because they're just so pretty and they just, you know, brighten up our gardens and our living spaces and really help with keeping a positive kind of outlook and positive mental health. So anyhow, thanks for stopping by Novella Bloom. Hope you had a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.